time.
Hello, welcome to La Connect podcast. We have a
Thank you
special
for having me.
likewise, Sara Zee in the building. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Good, good. So tell me, Sarah, what inspired you to become an artist?
Oh man, I always loved singing. I've always been a creative person. And I just surrounded myself with friends that also did music. And they really truly inspired me to go and create my own music because it's one thing to sing, but it's another thing to be an artist, And I was like, wow, like I would love to do that. And I would like make up my own songs, my own tunes and stuff. And then they'll say, you should try to sound like yourself. Try to find your own voice, try to find your own style. Like be you. So when people hear you, they know it's you. And I'm like, okay. And I kept trying and trying. And they were like, you're good, but you could be better and blah, blah, blah. And I just kept going. And
Wow,
now I'm here.
that's good. You have a long time doing it, or
I took it serious about 4 years ago.
okay, okay.
About 4 years ago. But
That's
I've always like written poems and I've always loved singing. And but like I wasn't really focused like the way I am now, like focused. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. Definitely, I can hear from your music that you have your own style. It's like your own separate flow, and it sounds really, really good. You could definitely
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, what's the best experience you ever had as an artist, and the worst, and how you overcame that experience?
The best experience. I can't really say the best experience. I can say that the best experience that I feel every time is when I perform.
Okay.
I love to perform. It's like an alter alter ego just takes over me. And I am just Sara Z. Like I'm not Sarah. I'm Sara Z when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
And I just love to perform and I love to entertain. And that's the best experience that I love. And that's why I keep doing it, because I just love the feeling of just feeling like someone, all eyes on you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
the worst experience, I would say, not being around good-hearted people that just see you as like a stepping stone, not really valuing you. I don't like those experiences when people try to take advantage. Like that's like the worst part of being in like the music industry and like trying to make it further and further is when you cross those people. Those are my bad experiences.
Yeah.
But before I would get really upset, especially when things won't work out. But now it's like when if it's for me, it's for me.
Mhm.
Knock, knock, knock. You don't want to open? Okay, next. Knock, knock, knock. You just gotta keep going. A lot of people think that, you know, things are just gonna come to you
Yeah.
because you are a wishful thinker or you think that it's going to happen. No, one thing that because I used to be like a fully devoted Christian, like religious and everything. And one thing that I did take from church when I left was faith without works is dead. You got to hustle. No matter how many no's you got to hustle. You got to keep going. You got to believe in yourself so much that no matter how many no's and you get up and you dust yourself off and you say, no, I'm that. I don't know if I can curse or not, but
No, you can.
like I'm the one.
Yeah.
I am who I am. You're not gonna tell me about myself. I know who I am. So yeah. So with
Wow.
good and bad experiences,
That's
that
amazing.
yeah.
I mean, my experience, that's how the industry is. You're gonna get more than 50% of the people are they're like that. They have their own interests. They don't, so you definitely, like you said, you have to have thick skin and you just gotta keep going. And like you said, like faith, what's yours is yours. It's not gonna be tomorrow, it's not gonna be in a couple of weeks, it could be in 2 days, but it's yours. So
Right.
no matter
Amen.
what, it's yours.
Amen.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Superstar, international Latin pop superstar icon. That's where I see myself. That's where I envision myself every day. Every day I wake up and I said, today's a step closer to my dreams. Today is a step closer. You know, people think that making it is like, oh, you know, what one day you wake up and you're a superstar.
Mm,
No. How our house is built, how our staircase is built, how our elevators built,
mm.
step by step, step by step. And making it, every little milestone is making it. You're building your steps. And I feel like I am right now, I'm building my steps to get there. And in 10 years, definitely, I feel like I would definitely be in that position.
Amen. Yes, yes, yes. And who would you like to work with out of
Uh,
the famous artists and people?
a lot of Spanish artists. I will admit to that. J Balvin,
Okay.
Justin Quiles, Karol G, Nati Natasha, Daddy Yankee. Even though I know he retired, I was so sad. I was like, no, why couldn't you wait? Why couldn't you wait just a couple more years? But you know, I may convince him. You never know, to
Yeah,
do a
of
little
course.
feature with me.
Yeah, and I think what he tried to say was he's retiring like in a big album project, like his own project that he has to do 1 to 15, and he has to do the promotion, all of that. I think he's more into like for you nice, you popping. I'll do a song with you. I think
Yeah,
he's never gonna stop because he loves to work with new people. He loves it. That's like that like sparks them, that gives them that motivation
mhm.
to keep going. So I definitely, yeah, of course, that could happen. I could see
Yeah,
that.
manifesting. I'm a big manifester. Like
Hmm.
I have, I'll show you here. I have two books, but this is the book that I have in my makeup slash everything room, everything girly room is this book right here. It says, wake up, say a prayer, and hustle.
Wow.
Hmm. And I always try to like write in it and manifest and manifest. And I have my other one, which I forgot what it says, but it's something like similar to it. I have two.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Yeah, definitely. When you do that, it 9, 10 of the times it comes out. It
Yeah,
comes.
because I feel like it's so important to like work with a purpose. I feel
Mhm,
like it's so important to like mark down like what is your heart's desires?
mhm,
What do you really truly want and be specific about it? Because
mhm.
if you're specific about what exactly what you want, things will fall into place.
Of
As
course.
long as you keep doing your work, you know, because like I said, faith without works is dead. As
Mhm.
long as you keep like doing the work, I feel like the puzzle pieces start coming together. And
Definitely.
I'm a witness to it. I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious though, but
Mhm.
I'm spiritual. I believe in the higher power. I believe there's a higher power. I believe there's a God. Like I believe because of supernatural experiences that have happened to me. You
Mhm.
know, so manifestation is key. It's definitely one of the key points.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So, what's the advice that you have for the upcoming artists and anybody that wants to be an artist and they're really passionate about
You know, when I first started, it was very hard for me to get support. Um, People would say, "Oh, you can't sing," or sounds terrible, or she's whack, or blah, 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 blah. But you know what it was? I didn't find my style yet. I didn't find my sound yet. I was a newborn baby in the industry in music. And with anything, your first year of college, you don't know what you're doing.
it?
You
Mhm.
need guidance. You need to research. You need to go and figure it out. Ask for help. Ask for a tutor. Ask for this. So that's what you need to do when you're an artist or whatever it is that you want to do in your life. You need to go research, be better, do better. Look what is everyone listening to? What is this? What is that? What do I like to listen to? Mix everything together and you start creating your sound. You start creating your persona. You start to create who am I? You know? And when I started to do that, and it's not only that, you need to find people that can also take your sound and take it to the next level. Because you could be a really good writer and you could be a really good singer and you could be, but if you don't have the engineer to take it to the next level, it's going to be very hard, you know, because it was hard for me. I tried to do it myself and it didn't work. It did not work, you know, it backlashed on me. And I know that if I would have had the engineers that I would have had now back then, my songs would have been a little better, you know. But in that case, I am not afraid of my progress, and I am not afraid of my growth. If you go back to my first YouTube channel, I mean, my first YouTube video, you'll see from then until now, the immense growth that I've had. And one advice that I would give the artist is don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to wait. I mean, don't be afraid to just do it. Just do it. You're gonna get laughed at. Yes, people are not gonna support you. Yes, people are gonna bash you. Yes, but you know what? You gotta have thick skin, and you gotta keep going, and you gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta be better. Take all that criticism, take it in, and be like, all right. So they say that this sucks and this sucks. Okay, so let me try to be better. Let me try to be more better than the last song and the last song. And look at your competition and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be the best version of myself. I'm gonna keep going. And you keep going and you keep going. People think, oh, I'm gonna wait until I have like a dope fire song, and I'm gonna wait to, but you need to gain an audience. Like you need to gain, like that following. You need to have people watching what you're doing. People think that, oh, they have to get that one banger out and they're gonna be famous. It doesn't work that way, and that's the reality. I think personally, I think it's beautiful when you're an first upcoming artist and you're growing. Your first song, it was all right, and you get another one and it's a little better, and you get another one, and you keep going, and by the time you're like 3, 4, 5 years in, people are looking at you like, oh, but this, wow, what an improvement. I've seen this person, blah blah blah. And you know what it is, people are very afraid. They're afraid to be judged, and they're afraid to be viewed as less than everyone else. When you're an artist, you have to be humble, and you can't be prideful. You have to take it all in, and you got to make it, and you got to fake it till you make it. Basically, you got to be like, no matter what anybody says, I'm gonna be a superstar. I'm gonna be a superstar. I got to have that confidence. Like I'm that, I'm the one,
Of course, of course.
So if there's any advice that I would give is keep going, be better. If people don't like it, what can you do to make yourself better? Mold yourself. I would say, think of it as you're a child, you're a baby. You got to grow. You have to grow, And I know it's going to be hard because you're comparing yourself to people that maybe have been doing it for many years, but you can't do that, So that'll be my advice to artists.
No, that's great advice. And to add to that, one of the artists that's a big example of what you said is Anuel. If you listen to Anuel from back in 2010, 2012, you'll be like, wow, it's a big, big difference. You could tell that they criticized him. He kept on working. He wanted to prove to them that he could do it, that he could do reggaeton, that he could do Latin hip hop. And now you hear it. You hear that it's a big, it's a big change. Big change.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard him before, and it is a big change.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, he was good.
Yeah.
He was good, but he definitely improved. Definitely.
And it takes that. It takes learning from your mistakes. Learning with better people. Now he has a bigger team. More, they're smarter. They know the tricks of the game, so he learned from that. And that's where he's at now. That's the reason why he's so famous now, is because of that. It's everything that you said. Anuel is the perfect example of what you said. It's crazy.
Right. That's true. I don't mind that. And I don't mind saying that I come from nothing. I don't mind saying that, yeah, my starting out wasn't so great. I don't mind. I actually love it. I love seeing the growth, because I want people to know that things aren't handed to me, that I work hard, that I do try to be the better version of myself every single day. I really do try, and it feels good because most, like a lot of my followers that I have, like they know my growth and they've been following me for years now. And they tell me that they're very proud of me and they're proud of my growth and that I'm kicking ass, and I'm like, I'm trying. Like, I feel like finally I'm getting like the support that I've been, and it's been 4 years, mind you. New followers will be like, oh, look at this bitch. Like, she thinks she, all that or blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, no, baby, like I fought and I'm fighting for my spotlight. You know, like I'm fighting, and that's what you got to do. You got to fight.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. Wow, what a great interview. I appreciate this interview and everything that you said. You said some great things for the audience, and
Thank you.
you already know. Take care.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just wanted to mention that I have my album release party November 27th. I am doing a show, choreography, outfit changes, local artists in my area. It's going to be at the DoubleTree, and it's the #1 DoubleTree.
Oh, okay.
So, if you can pull up, you should pull up.
All right.
Pre-purchase your tickets online so that way you get a guaranteed seat. If not, it's $30 at the door, $25 online. So hopefully you can make it out. If you can't, I'm gonna see if I could probably do maybe a Zoom concert where people pay like $10 and I'll send them the link or whatever. I'm thinking about doing it that way, but I'm not sure yet because it's gonna be hectic that day. So I'm thinking about it, but
Okay, perfect. Wow, that sounds great. Okay.
appreciate it. And thank you for having me. Thank you for the time of day. And yeah.
All right, likewise. Thank you so much.